Good afternoon, YouTube. Hub City RCR out for a little bit of afternoon crawling. Thought I'd throw down the old budget build Danchee Ridgerock. So we've got some upgrades. I'm running a couple of 25 kg Amazon special servos. The Desert Lizards are a carryover from one of the rigs that work really good on this. And you can see I'm running the Deep Woods with a non-weighted bead log. This truck's with the little 380 motors kind of struggles a little bit sometimes, so I figure the less weight the better. But look at that, guys. Goes right up the same line my Capra does. These Danchees really are great little trucks for the money. Even before you start throwing a bunch of crap on them, you don't need. The one thing I struggle with on this is ground clearance. Axle clearance, I should say. 2.2s would help, but the thing I find myself running into with the heavier stuff, the bigger stuff, is this little 380s just don't want to turn them. And I'm worried that I'm going to snap these little tiny axles that are on these. There we go. Hanging up that left rear. So let's go back to front steer only. There we go. That left rear was catching on the edge of that rock. I guess I should maybe try some of the real lightweight 2.2s. I bet the knockoff Endura, well, I guess if it's Endura, it's implied it's a knockoff. Or not, you know, I don't know. That's a term I like, you know, I don't know if it really qualifies for Endura. Yeah, they do have a lot of similar designs, but most of it's decent quality, you know. If you're shopping for Endura stuff, you're probably happy with what you've got. We just say it that way. I'm not trying to bag on any brand. And Endura's a good brand. God, that track brake, I'm used to those 1080s. But I have to admit, this is a very, very capable, docile rig. I'm gonna throw it up on the ladders. I like it because it's just, I don't really care if I hurt it. Everything's pretty easy to replace on it. I really like the Toyota theme on it. Come on. There we go. That delay in that rear axle, I'm not sure what the cause is for that, but I do notice that they don't exactly turn at the same speed and the same variance. But, I mean, obviously you get what you pay for. A couple of 1080s and a couple of Holmes Hobbies and this thing would probably be outstanding. But I'd say the one consistent that I struggle with on this one's axle clearance. I love the MOA design. I think just a taller tire. You see, everywhere I'm getting stopped is from my axles. The truck itself is pretty capable. And it's got that extra bulge right in the middle where it don't need to be. So that kind of sucks. But the homemade links sure do help from those getting caught. It's like you fix a problem and discover another one. But for the money that these cost new, with $50 in upgrades, if that, you might have a lot of that stuff at the house already. These things are very, very capable. And in the hands of a toddler, they're kind of hard to tear up. My little girl plays with this one all the time, and she never has any issues with it. She's a wild woman though. She drives a little more aggressive than me. Throttle control is kind of lost on a toddler sometimes. Whoa! God, this thing's weird and touchy sometimes. That is the one thing I do love about my Capra. It's predictable. But I'm not comparing. They're both caged crawlers, but that's where there are similarities. But I think Exo Cage and a couple of other guys, I'm not sure, have done some custom rigs. And these Danchees are very capable. Honestly, the favorite thing about this one for me personally is just the way it looks. It does perform good for what it is. But I made this one just to look, basically built it to look pretty on the shelf, because when I got my Capra, I kind of quit driving this one so much, which I don't know why, but this is a very pleasurable truck to operate. I may have to try some, you know, I've got some the J Concept Scorpios in 2.2. That's a gigantic tire. And I've also got I have some 2.2 Hyrax. Those might work really good. I'd just be worried that I don't have enough motor to turn those 2.2s. Never know till we try, I guess. Let's try a different one. Leave this one up. Let's try here. I think my axle clearance is going to get me again, but maybe not. Come on. There we go. Get that rear end to kick in. And this is where the Danchee falls short. And these harder climbs. Come on. There we go. There we go. Trying to get that rear end up there. Alright, so I'm going to keep going left here. Let's see, here I'm getting that. Right there. I'm getting that axle caught on that rock right there. This is where I say I'm going to have to tilt. Actually, you know what? Let me go to crab. And then I can go left on both. Let's see, you start talking shit about it, and then right there, this thing does something only one of my other rigs will do. So, I really do like this truck. The agility of the four-wheel steer is just an absolute advantage in almost every situation. So right here is where it's going to get tricky, because my axle clearance is crap. So what I'm going to need to do is back up a little, I think. Turn right. If I can get, there it is. Let's say if I get my tires up on that, we should be up and over. Hey! What the hell was that? Alright, we should be able to go right up and over. Come on, back tires. There it is. Nice. That was excellent. Dragging that axle again. Alright, I'll come down my lower ladder. Trim my little jungle here. Like I'm bombing down that. Come on, baby. There you go. Come on out. Alright, so let's come around. Go up the ladder. Alright. I'm gonna go back to front steer. Front steer. There we go. I think I'm having pretty good luck with these dirt tracks. Deep woods. I know they're a pretty good tire. I see a lot of guys having good luck with them. seeing that delay in that rear, it's most situations that delay that you have from the rear motor is really kind of an advantage because it gives you that, well, what would be overdrive on the front, but I guess at this point it's underdrive in the rear since it's not turning. But you know what I'm saying. It creates the advantage of pulling itself up a rock face. So that combined with the fact this is a very lightweight rig, really it works well. And that's what I kind of mean when I say the weight on this one's something you got to be careful with, because those little 380s, the factory 380s, are not the strongest things in the world. You stack on too much weight or rotating mass with that tire, and I think you could get yourself in trouble. Not a great little rig though. So I'll go back in the 4-wheel around this corner, and that's where this is just amazing, is that U-turn there. Try come down this a different camera angle here. Kind of getting hung up. Oh, my back tire dropped off in that hole. There it is. Okay.